You came in at a very hectic time. So we do have the Dead Hand Society, which has promised scorched earth over 880 wrestling, led by the trigger finger Nick's Wild, who is the current 880 champion. So there's a lot of history with the Dead Hand Society. And then there's also a bit of a newer faction, I guess, to the independent wrestling scene in Pittsburgh, Leaders by Example. It was originally started by some guy named John and Clayton King, and they've been adding individuals by hook or by crook, and now amateur wrestler Reese Hayes is, I guess, the de facto leader, kind of Leaders by Example, who also is kind of halfway our boss at 880 Wrestling. So I have a lot of respect for you, because you came into 880 Wrestling at quite the traumatic time. A lot of times there's a lot of community in the locker room, but the locker room has been divided with all these different factions and these baddies, if I would say, especially now with the Den of Desire splitting up, which at one time was our longest reigning 880 tag team champions. So there's a lot that's a little rough, but I think in a positive note on that is I think that's why our production crew, our commentary crew, to be more specific, I think that's why we've made our own little gang to make sure we're all on the same page, right? We can't correct anybody else's behavior, but we could certainly correct our behavior. I used to have more of a say what happened there, but obviously you see what happened to me. I was banished. And then I did ring announcing for a while. So we're on the come up. The broadcast team is on the come up. But yeah, it is a traumatic time in 880 wrestling in Pittsburgh.
And you know what? My only issue with all that when I first joined was I was obviously trying to learn. I want to learn from the very best in Toddy Tondera, Eamon, who is a pretty seasoned vet at this as well. And every single week when it was a leader match, I would get kicked off commentary.
Yeah, and we've seen that in recent weeks, even with Nick's Wild joining the commentary team.
Yeah, I kind of just gave up at that last match. I needed a break, I'm sorry.
And so, yeah, we've been kind of bumped off of there a lot, but there are some, I don't know, what did Mr. Rogers say? Always look for the helpers. Is that the whole thing? So, we do have psychedelic dreams that young upstarts, they're 20 years old. They bounce around like pinballs. They're from another galaxy. Our highest flyer, Blizzy Blake, the Cannabis Casanova.
He got our back.
He's got our back.
Fourth line definitely got our back.
We've got the fourth line, Brandon St. James and Casey War. That crew goes down to Fest Wrestling in Florida, so they're pretty tight-knit.